Well, basically, our bot is quite simple, but it looks complex. So the scoop comes down and it drives forward with a holonomic drivetrain and lifts the balls up into the basket, and then it folds back down and then folds back up so it can get close to the wall, so it's not like nice and flat, so you can get close to the wall. So then you lift the basket up using the drive motors on each side, and then using a pneumatic cylinder, you dump the balls out like that, so all the balls will fall over the other side of the field, and then it just pops back up. And then once that's done, basket comes back down, and you're ready to pick up balls again.
Okay, go to the left and go to the top. Good, go. Don't worry about it. Leave it. Right. Good job. Okay, over the wall. Let's go. Nicely done. Okay.
The game using trying to use speed rather than capacity, using this system of tank treads to try to suck in balls, which is designed to suck the balls in the front. Then we use gearboxes here to lift up the arms, and then spit all the balls back out again.
Basically, it sucks up all the green balls inside here, and then it can spit them out into the goals. It also has on pneumatics. It's got two blockers that can block all the other robots. Yep, and it can also get an orange ball in the front. It's meant to suck in balls through here, and then they'll be in there, and then it lifts up to here, and it goes the other way over the wall. But we haven't had time to try it yet, so we're living in hope at the moment.
This is a catapult robot. We get balls in here, and then this thing is triggered by these rubber bands. They pull these rubber bands all the way here, and when this little button releases it, it flings the balls all the way over to the other side.
It's just pretty simple. It just like picks up the balls with the scoops and then rides around up to the wall and flips its bucket.
We were actually up until 2 last night building it, so we hope it works.
Michael stayed up till 4 last night, trying to 5 in the morning, trying to get it all done.
That was basically our thing for this, so we wanted to make something that could hold as many balls as possible for the size restriction that we had.
We thought it would be best to have a catapult because it has that one specific unique advantage.
It's just we had a few weeks to get a robot sorted and found a little idea of it on the internet, just similar, not the same, but we kind of modified it and tried making it work.
Found out what I wanted it to do, and then used lots of gears to make it do what I wanted it to do with the limited supplies that we had.
Rank total Garfield? Yeah, we'll beat them.
You'll beat them?
Yeah.
Everyone, including the really good teams like Rangi and Free Range and Symbiosis and stuff.
So yeah, I would say our top competition this year would be Onihanga, purely because they've been also quite consistent all year, coming in the top 4, and so we'll either be alliancing with them or we'll be beating them. You know, kick some ass.
New Zealand, for a start, needs more engineers. We're a country of agriculturalists and entrepreneurs, but we really need to invent and to manufacture our way into this world. We have a natural talent and a history for manufacture, innovation around technology, and so this type of fun, of games, is a great lesson for life and a great lead for these kids into that type of technology that will lead us back into the world in terms of manufacturing and development.
We will be taking 13 teams to the US next year. We will be qualifying 9 teams from our national championships. We will be qualifying 3 teams from the lower North Island. We're the only country in the world that does this, and VEX have approved this model, which they're going to adopt into the UK now as well.
New Zealand teenagers has won the World Robotics Championships in Dallas, a NASA-sponsored competition of complex engineering and computer programming. It was sheer determination that saw their inventions beat hundreds of others in the battle of the bots. Kim Cho reports.
It was a welcome fit for world champions. These teenagers won their title on a sports field, but one with a difference. It was brains rather than physical strength that gained them the title of World Robotics Champions. Two New Zealand teams, Free Range Robots and K-Force, combined with a Chinese team to win the grand final of a game called Clean Sweep. These teenagers are gifted, disciplined and focused, and it's clear they have bright futures ahead of them. But there's no time for dreaming. They're going straight back to the lab to begin preparing for next year's World Champs. Kim Cho, 3 News.
We are joined now by Matt Hamling and Jenny Chu from Rangitoto College.
What we had to do is make a CAD drawing, which is making 3D models online. So I made a CAD, computer-aided design, which is making solid objects on the computer. And yeah, I got voted #1 in the public entry, and then the judges voted me #1 as well. Which
See, this is extraordinary, because let's remind people, this is a global competition.
Yes.
So throughout the entire world, you were voted #1.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
New Zealand is currently the top-ranked country in the world. 18 countries play these games annually. The same game is launched throughout the whole world. In the last season, there was 1,300 teams. So to finish where we did is just awesome.